Say something.
Test, test, test.
Paul, you forgot to turn the switch on again. Now I can hear you.
No, I didn't forget to turn the switch on, Peter.
What did you forget to do?
I don't know. This thing wasn't working, and then I, thought I'd use the.
Paul, you're kidding me. Stop. Paul, there's a lot of feedback and a lot of static. Stop immediately. Stop it. Stop it. That's better. Paul, look, it's technology and stuff happens. Could you lose the earpiece and maybe just talk? Is that possible? I can't hear you. So I can't hear you. I'm sorry. So look, we'll have to make it a short, Peter and Paul, because Paul is having some technology problems. I didn't sleep. I went to sleep early. I went to sleep about, I guess, 10:30. Yeah, 10:45, 3:30, right awake. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I got up at 4, then I went swimming at 7. I'm tired now, Paul. Had some breakfast. I was looking forward to a stimulating chat with you. Oh, say something. I heard a
Yeah,
noise.
you can hear me now.
Now I can hear you. So
That's right.
what was wrong, Paulie?
Somehow the computer wanted to use the speakers, even when I had this turned on, and even when it said the PC was connected. So I think maybe there was a lag thing or something.
Okay.
So then I went in and manually set, because I'm a technology guy. I went in and manually set it to use this.
Good job, Paul. How was your weekend? You took too long. You took too long. What happened? Something happened.
Oh, we're doing gardening.
Oh,
which is okay.
You're not big on that, are you?
Well, Miss B has visions, and that's fine. That's fine. She's the
Did you say
aesthetic one.
visions? She has visions.
Visions, yeah, visions of. Well, she likes to garden.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sort of a digger. I do the digging, any destruction work that needs to be done. So anyway, how was my weekend? It was fine. You know what? I took out my duck hunter special canoe. I have a duck hunter special.
What is a duck
canoe.
hunter special? What is that?
Well, it's first off, it has nice wood on it. Yeah, it's a handsome canoe.
It's not an aluminum canoe. It's a wood canoe.
No, it's actually made out of something called, I think it's Gore-Tex. It might be, but then it has wood trim on it, and in the wood there are little slats where you can put sticks and build an entire blind.
Build a what? What are you building?
A blind.
What's a blind? What do you mean?
Well, if you don't want the ducks to see you, you know about a duck blind.
Dress like a duck.
Oh, dress like a duck.
And go quack, 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 and they'll think you're another duck. Maybe you'll get lucky or something. I don't know.
You're such a city boy, not like us country.
No blinds here, my friend.
So you can create a duck blind, then you can be traveling around like a little battleship, ready to blow ducks away.
I'm sorry, I'm reaching for a piece of my bread. I'm having the Trader Joe Rustico bread, 80 calories a slice. Okay. Zainab ordered. It's a little bit out of my price range because I don't go above $1.99 for a loaf, but it's very good. So I'm having that.
I wish we could figure out what went wrong. What went wrong with you? Where in the chain of causal events did you not? Did you decide you were never going to spend over $1.99 for a loaf of bread?
No, I have, Paul.
Here's where we go with. I have no money. I am so poor.
No, No, Paul.
Oh, you weren't going to say that? Okay.
No, I wasn't actually. What I
Oh, you
was
weren't. Okay.
No, my knowledge of the economy and finances and investing and things of that nature, you literally could put into a thimble and fit your finger. I don't know that. But here's what
Nobody knows that. But anyway, go ahead.
what I do know is that I can balance my checkbook. Every dollar that comes in, no more than a dollar has to go out. If less than a dollar goes out, then I can save a little money for a rainy day. And $1.99 bread meets the requirements of making sure more dollars don't go out than come in. It's really very simple. Not a genius.
I sort of subscribe to the school of thought which says that Peter C has like a stash of gold doubloons, you know.
Doubloons. Bloomers. Gold bloomers is what I have. No doubloons.
You know, which you have painstakingly saved 25 cents on a loaf of bread for so many years. You save up your quarters, and then you can get a doubloon.
Well, you know, I had to save money because I'm going to go to California in a couple of weeks.
Oh, good. A couple of weeks. Good. Yeah.
I found it.
I guess you've been vaccinated then, huh?
No, I haven't, but I will.
Well, oh, you will by then. Okay.
Yes, because they've opened it up to everybody.
Yeah, right. And that's the other the causal link that we would love to have investigated. Of Anyways, okay. So how was your weekend, Peter? I never ask you how your weekend was.
No, you never do. But my weekend never changes. I just watch television. That's it. Nondescript TV all day long.
Yeah, Ms. B and I have been watching Broadchurch. Do you know that? It's Broadchurch. Oh God,
sounds a little highfalutin for me. I mean, it's not a Marvel superhero, is it? Not like
it's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's this detective murder stuff. Yeah, so that. God, it's amazing how many different varieties of that stuff there are. Because that's one of the few things Ms. B and I can agree on that we'll watch.
Listen, watch
it's a murder
Jessica
mystery.
Jones, man. It'll change your life.
Who's Jessica Jones?
It's a Marvel character, but she's
really.
Oh
God, I don't like Marvel stuff. I never liked the comic books.
Jessica. She's like an alcoholic private eye with issues. You gotta love that, and has some superpowers.
Oh wait, but is she a cartoon or is she real?
I think she's real, Paul. I don't know if she really exists outside of my mind.
No, I know it's. But is she? But she's a real person acting like Jessica Jones, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because when you say Marvel, I think back, to when we were both growing up in the 50s, and you
are a decade older than I am, my friend.
We know that's not true, but that's okay.
No, actually, we do.
Oh, we do, huh?
Yeah. But for $500, Paul, you could put all this to rest.
No, I'm not giving you $500. Sorry. Anyway, what were we talking about before we got off on, this? Oh, we were talking about Marvel and Jessica Jones. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I watch. I watch stuff like that. And that's it. I don't do anything. Well,
I guess that's why I never asked you what you did. I think we've had, I've asked you this, and you said, I never do anything. I'll bet you did something other than watch TV this weekend.
No.
Yes, you did something with Ethan, I'm sure.
No. Ethan
Ethan what?
He stays home and plays video games and does his homework.
Wasn't it nice out this weekend? Wasn't it nice out down there in New York City?
Saturday.
Saturday was nice. Sunday you had rain?
Yeah.
Really?
Rain and fog.
We need some rain up here. Yeah. You need to send some of that rain up.
All right. I'll come and rain on your parade anytime, Paulie. And what else?
Not if you're not vaccinated,
What?
Not if you're not vaccinated. You're not coming up here.
I will be.
I got to see the vaccination. I got to see the vaccination.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
I got to see your card. I got to see your card.
Come on.
And that'll give me a good idea with those dates of how safe it really is when you come. Yeah.
All right, Paulie.
I'm sure those dates are so recent. Within the last month.
Why is Michigan underwater?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know.
Are you leaving, Paul?
Don't panic, Peter. I
It was a
turned off.
hopeful. Are you leaving, Paul?
Now the light is on my face in an odd way. It's like, ah. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think it might be accidental. I think some of it may have to do with Detroit. Detroit has, had a lot of problems in the last 10 years, so that
Mhm.
maybe the underlying conditions are not good there. It might also be something about inside and the cold as opposed to Florida, which is, people can be outside a lot, you know, whereas in Michigan, you got that. I don't think you have the lake effect in Michigan, or do you?
What do you mean, like the Loch Ness monster effect?
No, no. The lake effect is in Cleveland. The wind blows across Lake Erie and it makes it very cold. But I don't know. And Detroit has Lake Michigan. Is Detroit right on Lake Michigan? I think it is. Anyway, so I think it might be something like that. And look, I think the other thing is with the law of averages, everything's not
Well,
going to be equal. It's specifically not going to be the case that everything is the same in terms of with something like COVID. There's a lot of the butterfly effect. Somebody
well,
flapped their
wait a
wings
minute.
in
You got
Arizona.
the Lake
Yep,
Michigan effect. You got a butterfly. What is the butterfly?
right.
What are you
We could have
talking?
been that a butterfly flapped its wings in Arizona, and that the result was a an eruption in Detroit.
Once again, Paul, I have no idea what you're talking about. A butterfly in Detroit, what? In
You
Minnesota, is
you
a
you heard of that, right? I mean,
COVID
that's
and
that's one of those modern
oh,
tropes. It's a
a
trope.
trope. What is a
It's a
trope?
trope.
A trope.
I think it's a thing that becomes a thing.
Okay,
It's
yeah, well, that's clear, Paul. I got that one real
no,
well.
it's a
Excuse me, I
phenomenon
have
that
to blow my
becomes a
nose.
well-known social thing, like alligators in the subway in New York. Everybody knows about those, right? Somebody flushed their pet alligator down the toilet in New York in 1956, when you were 7, and the alligator then multiplied.
You're
It
mad,
must have been, it
Paul.
must, it
You are
must have been,
mad.
it must have been a pregnant alligator. And then there was that, but you've heard of alligators in New York, right?
I have heard of
Have you? Yes,
alligators in the sewer.
because
Whether
that's a
that's a
trope.
trope and affects the COVID
No,
cases
no,
in
no.
Michigan is another story.
No, it's a trope. So there's also a trope which stems from this book called Chaos by, I think his name was
What?
Gleek.
Stop.
Uh,
A book called what?
Chaos
Chaos.
by Robert Gleek. Hang on, just one moment. One moment.
Where are you going,
I'm
Paul?
going to my bookshelf. One moment. I just redid my books. Hold on a second. Um, oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, so
Paul, what's chaos? Wow. Now, is that a new book or an old book?
no, it's very old. It's probably 40. It's more like when was it first published? And it just made this big impact. I can't
Have
believe you
you
don't
read
know
it,
about the
Paul?
butterfly effect. Yeah, I did read this book.
You did
Most of the
read.
books I haven't read, but this
Maybe
this
you
one I
could
did read.
gift me with that book. If it's on Amazon, send it to me and I'll read it.
Why don't you just no? Why should I do that?
Well, then we'll have something to talk about.
I'm not going to read it again, and I forget everything in it. So,
Well, that's why I don't read. It's really kind of a waste of time because I don't remember.
but
Yeah.
look, wait, pretty pictures. Remember fractals?
What?
You don't remember fractals? The
Fractals?
Mandelbrot diagrams? Well, you
No.
miss this.
What?
Well, it's interesting, because one thing is that computer people sort of often are into sort of physics and stuff. Anyway, the point about the butterfly effect
Ay,
is
ay,
that
ay.
there's non-linear change in the world. Linear change can be graphed with a line, and that's what everybody has traditionally before this science developed. And it wasn't a book. He just it wasn't
Ay,
the
ay,
book. He
ay.
just popularized it. But anyway, if a butterfly flaps its wings in like Tuscaloosa.
Oh, now
You know,
the butterfly is in Tuscaloosa.
well, it doesn't matter
It
where the
made its way
butterfly
over
is,
from Minnesota.
but
Yeah, but
things start happening, and there's effects that really can't be, you can't know what the effects are, and it could cause a tornado in Iceland.
look, I got to be honest with you. I am not the sharpest tack, so these kinds of things escape me. But
In
I
the
feel
drawer.
yeah, no, that would be the sharpest knife in the drawer. I'm just not the sharpest tack. But I'm fairly certain a butterfly in Detroit is not causing a typhoon in Japan. I mean, it just isn't.
Well, science disagrees with you.
Oh, please. Come on.
You could Google the butterfly effect, and maybe some of our watchers,
All one of them? I don't I
maybe
don't
some
see
of our
anybody in the
watchers
stream live actually.
can weigh in on this important topic of whether the butterfly effect is
Okay,
real.
let's bring this down to something that I'm able to wrap my head around. We're getting ready. We're talking about the reboot of the Frog Pond. And I'm thinking about what a good T-shirt would be to commemorate the occasion. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about some butterfly in
Okay,
Minnesota,
fine.
drowning people in Japan. I mean, the people in Japan should be dry and safe, but this is more my speed, Paul.
Well, I mean, I think that's a good point. That the frog pond is more within our reach.
But
So,
who knows what will be resulting from
well,
us doing a frog pond? It could, what happens in another part of the world? We don't know.
well, what I'm doing in preparation for the frog pond is I'm going to do some surveillance on actual frog ponds.
It's like,
No, I am.
are you a method actor, Paul? What
That's right.
you're gonna
That's
live
right.
like a
I'm gonna
frog for like a
get
week
in
before you
character.
do the
I'm
part?
gonna have to get in character. Yeah, yeah. And
Borscht.
I'm not so sure
Borscht.
there's a frog that sounds like borscht. It's
I've been
okay.
doing borscht. That's my part. You get
I
rid of
know.
that, and I have nothing to do.
Well,
I could
that's
orchestrate
the
the whole thing.
problem. What?
I could direct it and not actually
No,
participate.
no. It's fine. I just think the other thing I've been thinking about is what is the proper sequence? Now, last time when Fitzham was with us, we did start on fried bacon, but you know what?
Yeah, we
I
did.
think we did,
You
and
started
then
with the fried
with the
bacon.
fried bacon. Then we
I
went.
went to borscht.
No, I
No,
think that Fitty did tomatoes before you went to borscht.
I don't
You
remember.
can review the tape, and see it if you want.
No, we'll just accept it as fact that it went from fried
Okay,
bacon to tomato to borscht.
right.
I don't need to
I
study it.
don't think it's good to start with fried bacon,
Okay.
because if you want to think about what a frog pond really sounds like, I think there's many more tomatoes than there are fried bacon frogs. And I will be able
I
to.
must
I
admit, I
will,
don't know.
and it's a little bit seasonal, but
Seasonal frogs.
well, I think at different times of the year
Look,
there are different frogs predominate.
well, that may be. This is our frog pond, and we will do it whichever way we please. The
Well,
frogs be damned. We're doing it.
well, I understand that, but I have been on a quest since we first started doing the frog pond. That the ideal would be if somebody walked by where we were doing it and said, "That sounds like a frog pond."
Nobody.
You know, nobody has ever done that. I
Nobody,
agree.
and nobody
I agree.
will.
Well,
Whether
I
you
haven't
start with
given
fried
up the
bacon or tomato,
quest.
it's irrelevant.
I haven't given up that quest.
All right. I'll
All
give
right.
my best
I
borscht
think
in an effort to
well, okay.
create
I think maybe we might start with potatoes.
potato. Okay, who's got the
That's
is Mira
Mira.
potato
Mira's potato, yeah.
and tomato is
Louise.
Louise. You're doing
Or we start
what are
or
you
we
doing?
I'm doing fried bacon
And
and
Rick is going to do my
French fries.
French fry.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you put in French fry. There is a question of whether French fry is plural or not. Originally French fry, it was French fries, but in your email you said French fry.
Well, I don't think the frogs will care, and nobody is going to
Well,
really know whether it's a fries or a fry or
oh, really? You don't think so? Well,
no.
they may not care. I mean, that's fine. But
Well, they won't care and they won't know, and they're not going to
well, they're
listen
gonna
to it.
know. I think they. Oh, I see. So the whole thing is a tree that's falling in the forest.
Probably,
Okay.
probably.
All
But
right.
we don't know because it could just catch on, and millions of people could want to listen to the frog pond. It could be a thing. We don't know that, so that's why we do it. That's why you play the
That's why
game.
we do it.
That's why we do it, Paul.
Okay. Yeah. No, sure. That's why we do it because it might catch on and become a trope.
I don't like this whole trope thing.
I like trope. I think it's a great word. Isn't it a great word? I mean, it's probably an Anglo-Saxon word.
Maybe I don't know.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay,
What do you think it is? It might be Greek, or it might be Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. Who even thinks about Sanskrit?
A lot of people think about
I
Sanskrit.
I don't think so. There may be a very narrow segment of the population that does, but
I think this is something that once again for our viewers, have you heard of the
fewer.
butterfly effect? Do you think about Sanskrit? Um, you know,
I think about
I-
Sunkist, the orange juice or the lemonade, but I don't think about Sanskrit.
okay, that's fine.
What are you doing the rest of the day, Paul?
Oh God, I think I'm digging.
You what?
I'm doing one of I'm either digging or I'm
Hmm.
going to the gym.
Oh, you're not going to the gym, and you're probably not digging. Yeah.
No, I might be
I
digging.
have no more coffee left, Paul.
That means coffee with Peter and Paul's over, right?
Do you think that's it?
Well, I really had nothing to say in the beginning. I slept late. Ms. B is at home this week. She's on
Oh,
vacation.
well, so you and Mrs. B can dig and have a good time. I like that. Far more productive than talking to me, don't you think?
I wouldn't compare it. As a matter of fact, there's nothing in my life that's productive now. So, it's all of a piece. It's of a piece. But you really should. I have to put in
What's it?
another plug for a TV show.
What?
Upstart Crow. Oh my
What?
God, that's
Up,
hilarious. I told you
up,
about this before.
up.
Upstart Crow.
I have no idea what that.
You would love it because you're an actor.
Where, where,
And
where
what?
is it? On what? Netflix,
I
Amazon,
think it's Netflix. I think it's Netflix. Just
Upstart?
it's there's 3 seasons. Total takeoff on Shakespeare. Total send up in yeah, and all the stuff, making fun of all of
Wait.
what.
Listen, hold on. Alexa, take a note.
Okay, what should I note?
Upstart Crow. You
To
moron.
note start crow, right?
Yes,
Okay, noted.
noted.
By the way,
Shut up, Alexa. Do not tell me I have a good day. Stop it. Alexa, stop. I hate when she says, "Oh, have a good day."
Why can't you
Stage
just
right.
Alexa be Alexa? What is this inner rage?
Oh no.
What is this inner rage? Listen,
Because I
look
will
at this.
not be taken. I will dominate the machine. It's a damn hockey puck at my service. Don't tell me, "Oh, have a nice day. Enjoy the weekend. Stay dry." I don't want. No. I ask you a question, give me the answer, and shut up. You're a hockey puck.
Are you familiar with the von Neumann test?
No, I'm not.
I might be getting it wrong. It might have been somebody else, but the whole question was, can a machine think, or can a machine be human? Is there artificial intelligence? And von Neumann came up with the test. You've heard of this.
No, I
That
haven't.
if a ordinary human being, which of course rules you out, but if if an ordinary human being was to talk with a machine and did not know the difference, or could not say whether it was a machine or not, then then that machine had achieved artificial intelligence. I think that's it. I might have bawdlerized it, or yeah. What?
I don't. I mean, I think there are machines exist today. What's that head that you can talk to? It's wonderful. No, I think you have to think.
No, I understand.
Yeah,
I think that's too superficial of a yardstick, or of a criterion.
Criterion.
No.
Well, you know what, Paul?
Where were we? We were about you and your rage. I sort of like it when Alexa, I like it when Alexa says, "Have a nice weekend, Paul," because Mrs. B just gets a little bit jealous. Because Mrs. B refuses to teach Alexa her voice.
Okay, I watch Humans. It was 2
I've
seasons.
heard of this. Yeah.
Yeah, you should watch
Right.
that. I'll watch Upstart Crow. You watch Humans, and then
Okay.
we'll talk about it.
Okay, fine.
But
Okay.
I have a busy day, Paul.
Do you now?
Yeah, and I'm tired.
What are you going to be doing?
Well-
Oh, you're tired. I missed that whole thing. You got up at 3:30. Then you went swimming. Is that what you were talking about when I couldn't hear you?
Well, you didn't miss it, Paul. You must have
I
heard it.
knew what you were going to say. That's all.
I
I
mean,
knew you were tired. I could tell that. I heard something at 3:30, and then it filled in the rest.
all right. Well, good job, Paul, on that. No, yeah, that's true. I have to do some stuff. I have to do some T-shirt stuff. I have to my equipment at I have to get ready for my when I'm in California, I intend upon doing a Peter and Paul on that Friday. So I have to make sure I'm mobile and some of the stuff I have is good.
Well, now while we're on that, so we're not doing the Frog Pen this Friday, right? This Friday's the 16th,
Right.
and I think you said the
Follow-
23rd. Yeah, right.
Well,
Okay.
we're going to have a
That's
meeting.
right. That's the rehearsal.
We're going to have a meeting and we'll rehearse and we'll talk, and then we'll come up with a date for this historic performance. And if you have any suggestions for a commemorative T-shirt that we could, all we won't wear it in the performance, but we can all take it away as a remembrance of this momentous.
Oh, you're right. You brought that up. One thing would be, so they always, that Budweiser T-shirt was very popular back in the. You remember that?
No.
Back in the Super Bowl in like 40 years ago or something. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were only 2. So, but they had that Bud.
What?
Why? Sure.
Oh,
Remember that?
no, I don't, Paul.
You don't remember?
I'm sorry, I don't remember. I have no idea what you're talking about. But you gave
Well,
me
anyway, what we could do is we could have frogs and
yes,
then
and
put
words.
and what?
Oh, I was thinking of some of the words coming out, like French fry.
Oh, I was thinking more that the face of the participants would be in a frog. It's like each one would be a frog. Like, you, me, Mira, Louise, Rick. No.
No, that's good, but you're a little bit beyond my
Oh,
capability.
yes, technical
I could
abilities.
hire someone to do that if I had
Well,
everybody.
but can't you just do that in, that other thing where you cut something and put it in something? People were always creating those when we worked,
I'll look into it.
Yeah, but you're right. The thing of like the bubbles or something where there are frogs, and that might advance my quest. Anyway, I'm sorry. Sometimes I really get sick of myself.
Oh, yeah.
You know about that.
Can you imagine how other people feel?
I know. It's true. So, but with the words might be a good thing.
Okay, let's end on this note. But before we go, Paulie,
What?
one more thing. Just
Another
one.
thing?
Just one.
One. Okay. What?
Say hi to Mrs. B wherever she may be.
Okay, Peter.
Happy trails, my friend.
Sayonara.
Adios, amigo.